my name is Faisal Khan, and today we are going to discuss the United States Money Transmitter License Summary Table. So, what this is, and I'll include the link to this in the description of this video. What it is, it looks at the US money transmitter license and says, okay, what are your options? And essentially, we have four options. So, one is, the new license application, that is one option. The other is being an authorized agent. The third thing is being a sponsor, and the fourth is having a white label. So the reason we made this table for the money transmitter license is because a lot of people ask, oh, I want to be an agent, oh, I want to do this, oh, I want to do that. And they ask a whole lot of questions, and then they're trying to understand where they are and what the situation looks like. So we thought a summary table would sort of put this all in place. So we have the questions in the first column, and then there are the four options: the new license application, the authorized agent, the sponsorship, and the white label. So, it starts with something as simple as how long does it take to get this licensing arrangement? For a new license application, it can take up to 2 years. For an authorized agent, 4 to 5 business days. For approval, EDD, which is enhanced due diligence, can take up to 2 weeks. For sponsorship, takes up to 2 weeks. For white label, takes up to 2 weeks, etc. We have things like, by what other name is this program known as? And we've sort of included a comment that says, even though it may be known by another name, it may not be always be correct. So it's like an MSP license, a money services business license, a money transmitter license, etc. An authorized agent could be an authorized delegate, a registered agent, a money transmitter license agent, an MSP delegate, etc. Sponsorship could be something as rent a license, something that the regulators frown upon. Money transfer as a service, non-custodial sponsorship, bank-led sponsorship, MTL sponsor, etc., and so forth. And we have, the reason we have is you have to choose one of these four columns, which would be the one that you would like to seek an arrangement. If you are an MSP, or if your startup or your company is doing activities that would classify it as a money services business, and hence your funds flow would require you to have a money transmitter license, because whatever you are doing in the funds flow is deemed to be money transmission, and hence money transmitter license is required. You need to understand which one of these four columns is best suited to you. Typically, everyone assumes that you have to go for a new license. They don't know that you can become an agent or sponsorship or white label. And again, what does it entail? So we have this list of questionnaires, and this is what I'm going to, very briefly touch through. How long does it take to get a license? What names is it known by? Is due diligence required? How much does it cost? Can we have custody of funds? Is a compliance officer required? What about our payment processing services? Can we have our own processor? You cannot have your own processor. Well, why not? Obviously the reasons are provided. Is access to banking provided? Is a compliance manual required? Do all employees need to have anti-money laundering awareness training, etc.? Is the technology stack provided for? Do we have to register with FinCEN? Can we deal in cash? Is surety bonding required? And then, we have all this information. How can I search for an institution that is a solution provider? We've told you where to go, and you can look for the names. Whose name would be on the license? Can we migrate customer to our license as and when we get them? And the answers are provided here. From where can I get detailed information on each state and the documentation required? We've given all the states and all the information to all the documentations that are required. And this is a very comprehensive page that we built over the years, and it's still work in progress. Everything you see here eventually will be linked on to something that would explain it more. For example, due diligence will take you to the due diligence page and tells you what due diligence is. Enhanced due diligence takes you to the EDD page, and so forth. What's an MLRO? What's a CCO? A money laundering reporting officer, chief compliance officer? What is a compliance manual? What is a anti-money laundering awareness training? All that information is provided. So it is a public service document, so to speak. You'll see that we don't have any call to action over here. Well, not yet anyways. And it is something that we've built for the consumption of public, and we will continually be updating this thing. So I hope you, if you are being classified as a money services business, if your funds flow is in deemed to be money transmission, and hence you are required to have a money transmitter license, this US MTL summary table will come in handy. As always, if you have a question or a comment, please ask in the comments below. Do remember, we are constantly updating this table. I think in another 30 days, we should have many, many more links and questions. So it is a very comprehensive table. I may even publish a PDF version, but right now the web URL would be the place to go. And as I cited, the URL can be accessed from the description below. Anyways, till next time, this is Faisal Khan signing out.